Hey, watch it. You can't be putting too much pressure on your leg. You're not invincible, you know. You do that and it'll hurt. A lot. Still can't believe you managed to get hurt like that. I didn't think your line of work was something that could cause you to break your leg. I mean, how often would an accountant be breaking their leg? Yeah, I'd say you're particularly unlucky. Here, let me help you. I was really surprised when I got the call that you were in the hospital. I was even more surprised to hear that I was your emergency contact. We're just roommates, dude. You could have at least warned me. But I'm shocked you had to go in. The most I've ever seen you with are cuts and bruises. Which also don't make much sense for an accountant to have. But I try not to snoop into your private life. Because I respect your privacy and you respect mine. Still, you need to be careful from now on. Especially because someone as accident-prone as you is bound to be captured by a supervillain or something. And I can guarantee they'd have a field day with you. Don't make me laugh. Of course they'd have their fun with you. A defenseless office worker? It's not like you could really fight them off. You're not Silverwind, you know. Which reminds me, did you hear about the last battle? No need to be sarcastic. I know you've been in the hospital, but you'd at least have seen it on the news or heard the nurses talking about it or something. Silverwind lost, dude. There they were, up against their nemesis, Beastmaster, for about the 1000th time this month, when one of Beastmaster's minions tackled them to the ground from behind. But that didn't stop Silverwind. You know them. Persistent little bugger they are. They didn't stay down for long, of course. What kind of top-tier hero would they be if that was the end of it? City'd be in pretty bad shape if that was the best we had. Yeah, we'd be doomed if Silverwind didn't put up much of a fight against even a minion. Anyway, the minion was just a distraction. Because in that short time, Beastmaster's pets had come onto the scene and surrounded Silverwind. And it's like, you know, they can't exactly hurt a bunch of animals, even if they're on the side of the bad guy. It just looked really bad on them, yeah? I mean, big fights like that always get recorded by somebody. So it could have easily gotten twisted. Yeah, even if the animals attack first. The public is, like, really sensitive to animals being harmed after all. But you know, I think that might be what I admire most about Silverwind. Not necessarily the whole hero thing, but that no matter what, they're always conscious of their situation. Don't really lash out with anger or anything. In fact, even that minion they knocked off them didn't land anywhere that would leave anything more than some scrapes and bruises. That's pretty impressive, considering the fight was happening on top of an old building. You know, with thick concrete surfaces. Do I admire anything else about Silverwind? I mean, yeah, I guess. What do you want me to say? I'd just be repeating all the same stuff everyone else says about them. But I guess that's what it's like when you're the city's beacon of light or whatever. I don't know, dude. What do you think of Beastmaster? I mean, I guess I like their costume. Some sort of cross between a circus ringmaster and a gentleman thief type. Just kinda seems flashy and fun, you know? I also think it's interesting how they don't have the scariest powers imaginable, but they're still the biggest threat we have to our city. Glad they haven't come after our crazy little beasts, though. Imagine the damage a golden retriever and a pit bull could do if someone like that ever got a hold of our dear Scout and Nevi. God, people would hate pits even more. You're right. I'd be worried sick if they had to go up against Silverwind too. They may not have hurt any animals yet, but there's always that chance. Which reminds me, I guess we're gonna have to be extra careful when we get back to the apartment, huh? I mean, they're definitely going to jump at you once we step through that door. And that would not be good for your leg. Yeah, I guess I could. They do listen to me more than they listen to you, don't they? Sometimes it feels like I know what they want at any given moment. Which is good, considering I'm working towards being a vet. Just a couple more years. Right, the big fight. Silverwind's first loss. Well, the animals sort of jumped at them, you know? Like they didn't maul them, but 3 lions pouncing on one target? Still pretty intense. I think one might have bitten them. Honestly, the only thing that actually stopped the fight was the cops showing up. Aside from that, I think Beastmaster just sort of enjoyed the show. And then they made a grand escape like they always do. It's funny though. Normally Beastmaster's the one who ends up getting really hurt. Me? I mean, yeah, I guess. Do I get hurt that often? I don't know. I always figured you were the one that was accident prone considering all your random injuries. But I'm also a dog groomer, so, you know, scratches and stuff can happen. But at least I've never broken my leg doing office work. Remember, you're gonna have to stay off that for a long while. Hold up. We're here. Okay. Let's get you to your bed and... Whoa. Hey guys, sit. I know you're excited to see your friend after a couple of days, but you can't be jumping around, okay? They got hurt a couple of days ago, and that's why they've been gone. If you guys start jumping around, you might cause some damage. Of course I talk to them like they're people, like adults. Do you not when I'm not here? They're adult dogs. If you talk to them like they're babies, they're gonna think you're looking down on them. 'Cause unlike everyone else's dog, our dogs are super cool. And the smartest dogs on the planet. They want to be treated as such. I'm acting weird? How so? I can't be acting any weirder than normal. Oh. I didn't even realize I kept staring at your leg. Sorry about that. I guess I'm still just trying to process it. Besides, I've noticed you've been staring at me as well. Yes, you have. Ever since I told Scout and Nevi to calm down, you've just been staring. Like you've just had the biggest surprise of your life. I don't think I've seen you that surprised since we brought them back from the shelter. You remember? We were struggling to pick new names for them, and they barked all excited when we found the right ones. Ah, memories. There we go. You're staring again. Care to tell me what's on your mind? Yes, I did suggest those names. Why? Don't be silly. It isn't at all like I can communicate with them. If anything, I'm just a really good guesser. And you've raised your brow. You aren't buying it, are you? Okay, you caught me. Yes, I can communicate with animals. What do you mean then? Excuse me? You think that I am the villain Beastmaster? I can't believe you. You really think I'd put innocent animals in such a position as to use them to attack people? To plan schemes to take over the city and let animals run wild? Me? Okay, well, if you're going to make accusations based on a small amount of evidence, then maybe I should make one too. I think you're Silverwind. You had to go to the hospital with a broken leg the same night as the last battle, and you're always coming back with bruises and injuries. And there's that thing about when you blow on your coffee or eat something right out of the stove, you just blow on it a couple of times, and it never burns your mouth. No. A lot of people try to do it and then burn their mouths anyway. I've never seen you react like you've burnt your mouth. You can control air, can't you? Do the, whoosh whoosh wind thing. Hey, watch your leg. You need to keep it still. If you keep on laughing like that, you'll just fall off the bed or something. Just because I gave it to you doesn't mean I don't care. Shit. Well, I guess the secret's out. Somehow out of everyone in this city, the two of us, roommates, have managed to become nemesis in our secret double lives. Sorry about the whole lions on top of you thing, by the way. I did not tell them to do that. Believe me, I did punish them for it. Not too much, though. I did like winning for once. But this does beg the question, what now? I mean, now that we know, how will that work? I doubt you want to give up doing your thing, even if the weight of the city is on your shoulders. And I definitely don't want to give up my thing. It's just that, since now we know our civilian identities, it might affect the secret double life thing, you know? We might start going easy on each other. You wouldn't. Oh, you wound me, dear friend. I'm only trying to do what's best for the city and... Yeah, that's a lie. Oh, that? The whole wanting to take over the city thing? Yeah, no. I don't really give a fuck about that. Who'd want to take over this dump? Kind of ironic for me to say this, but this place is riddled with crime. Could almost give Gotham a run for its money. Hey, see? There's that smile. You've been looking a little down in the dumps since I picked you up from the hospital. Don't worry. Since I've unintentionally put you out of commission for a while, I won't be doing anything in the meantime. And I'll keep your identity a secret. After all, if this got out to any of the other villains, they might try to kidnap the person you care about most, and right now that would either be me or the dogs, and I'm not willing to take that chance. It would annoy the hell out of me, and it would put them at risk. We make a pact, an oath, right here and now. I won't tell anyone about you, and you won't tell anyone about me. It isn't in either of our best interests for this to get out. So you know I won't speak of it. And you know me. I don't break oaths or promises. So you know you can trust me on this. So, what do you say? Good. Then it's settled then. Now, if you need anything, I'll be in the living room. Yeah, I guess I could fill in for you the next couple of weeks. But I mean more like if you need a glass of water or something. Okay, I can do that. You just stay off that leg and I'll take care of all the housework in the meantime. Gotta make up for this whole mess somehow, right? Anyway, all you need to worry about is getting better. So just relax and try not to think about the city too much.